little forever, but it's gonna be fine. And there we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to a special Random Talk episode here. This is Random Talk Live. This is actually the first live stream we're doing with Random Talk. But I'm not by myself. I'm with my man, my boy, that one man. What's good, brother?
What's going on?
What's going on, guys? So those of you, if y'all don't know who this man is, this man has been with almost with every reaction to. We done so many stuff together, man. But the one thing we always love talking about is Marvel. Pretty much anything comic book movie, like especially when it comes to Marvel and DC. But before we do anything else, man, we gotta talk about the biggest get for DC is I'm gonna say Zack Snyder. James Gunn.
James Gunn, but hey.
You're right though.
Yeah, James Gunn and Peter Safran, man.
He is now the Kevin Feige of the DCEU, which is again a good grab on their part. And I gotta say, man, me and Mike, we talked about this earlier, and we were saying like DC really, I'm sure everyone else done said it too. DC has no clear direction right now, and that's the problem we're having with that. If you listen to what anyone else is saying, it's like where's all these movies leading up to? And I feel like with James Gunn, I think he can really put them on. I can't remember the other guy who was helping them out with it. I think his last name is Safran.
Peter Safran.
Yeah. Cause now what I do know about him is that he is I know he helped with the Conjuring universe. He helped build that universe up. So I think that again, that's something good. I think that's really good.
That's actually a bigger series than a lot of people.
Yeah.
It stems out from the Conjuring to like the Nun and like everything.
The Nun, Annabelle.
Annabelle, the Nun, the Conjuring, all that. That's all the same universe.
That's all. Yeah. So that's good for them because everybody was sitting there talking like, oh, Kevin Feige. I mean, not Kevin Feige. David Zaslav, you did this, you did that, blah blah blah. This is not going to work. And so, but you get someone like James Gunn and what's he say? You say Peter Safran? I'm saying his name right.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Peter Safran. Yeah. So like. Yeah, so but you get someone like that, I'm like that's going to that's good because again think about it.
Yeah, you got two big people now that have movie history and a good reputation in the movie industry.
Right.
You know, in my opinion, because like I said, Peter Safran coming from the Conjuring universe to the horror fans out there, I'm sure that you guys have seen the movies. 9 times out of 10, you guys are actually going to like at least some of those movies in that little universe that he set up.
Exactly.
Therefore, taking lineage and storytelling from him, and what True was telling me earlier, which actually he makes a really good point. Gosh, now I can't even think about the other guy. James Gunn.
We both did it.
Yeah. See, there's 2 other people. Okay, so like with James Gunn and his approach to like group characters, which, he did work on the Scooby Doo franchise and everything else too.
Yeah.
He can write for project. The Scooby Doo movies were actually pretty good for what they were.
Definitely pretty good. Yep.
So now we're coming to something. So is it a good restart for DC? Yes. Is it too late in my opinion? Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Definitely yes. I definitely yes. Cause think about it. Cause all this talk about resetting the DCEU, which needs to happen. The problem comes in is with the Flash movie. Because again, they're saying no, Black Adam is the as they say, is the first phase. Cool.
The first movie of
of this whole new phase. The problem is the Flash is supposed to reset just about everything, and I hear no one talking about that. I don't hear no one talking about the problem with with this whole reset. Now, me and Mike, we both have our predictions. So this is why I think that I'm gonna say mine first, and Mike, you go and say yours. So what I think is going to happen, I think they're gonna keep the movies that made the money the most, and they're gonna keep the money that made the most and keep those films. That's what they're gonna do. And the ones that just did not do good at all, they're going to erase that. They are going to erase those with the movies that did bad. They're going to erase those. That's why I think they're going to do it.
And it's a good point. It is a really good point. That's probably the smarter approach to go with it. I'm gonna be honest with you, True. That's the way that I would do it if I had to come in.
Right. That's exactly.
Fix the cluster truck of things. Mm. But is it gonna happen though?
And that's another good question. Is it going to happen? You are exactly right.
Is it gonna happen? So yeah, smart way, money pocket wise. You know what I mean? It might be easier to save the big hits.
Yeah.
Now, one of the big hits, in my opinion, in which this is why my opinion branches a little bit from yours, is one of the biggest, most valuable movies from the DCEU since this whole start of this fandom project was the Justice League Snyder Cut.
Yeah. Snyder Cut, if you really think about, definitely, I believe, say the DCEU. So, and go ahead.
So here's my question to you now, True, and why I'm kind of opposing this in a way. How is Warner Brothers going to sway Zack Snyder to bring his project back in, or even bring Zack Snyder back into Warner Brothers? Because, dude, I feel like they burned that bridge, man. I really do.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, yes, I agree. I definitely agree they burned that bridge, because look what Walter Hamada, the old DC EU guy, did. Like, now again, if I'm wrong, please y'all correct me in the comments. Let me know, because I think when Zack Snyder, I think he had a death in the family, and when he went to this funeral, they let him go off rip. Either way it goes, he was wrongly fired, and I get it with Zack Snyder. With some of his stuff, he can't be out there. And again, especially if you ever watch our Justice League review, Zack Snyder's Justice League review, we talked about that. Like, the movie did not need to be rated R. I'll say for them to make it rated, just have Batman drop an F-bomb. That's it.
Just the drop an F-bomb.
I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, nah. That's like, you did not need to do that.
But Zack Snyder actually told a more compelling story.
Now, to be fair, like the world he's building, I will give him this credit. It was very good what he's trying to do.
He filled in a lot of gaps now. He filled in a whole lot of gaps. And I respect him for that, because he's seen that there was an issue with something and wanted to fix it. And he didn't really care what it took to do it. He just needed his opinion to be heard.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Partner with HBO, because they have sort of a contract with Warner Brothers right now.
Right.
And use that as your platform to let your voice be heard. Did he do a good job? I think after.
Bro, like, because let's think about it for a second. Because when Zack Snyder's Justice League came out, it was one of the best things on that platform. The problem was Walter Hamada or whoever was over the DCU stuff wasn't using that. That was the problem. You could have made so much stuff off that. Because when they wrongfully fired Zack Snyder,
a Marvel movie that DC and okay, I'm sorry. This is probably really wrong for me to compare the two, but they're in direct competition right now. They are in direct competition right now.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and still say this: Zack Snyder's Justice League is the closest thing to a Marvel movie we have seen from DC.
Yep.
Granted,
I agree with
it was like 4 hours or something like that. Yes, it was long.
Yes, it was long as hell, but I will say this: like, but the movie is entertaining all the way around. Besides the rated R and Batman dropping the F bomb, but those mostly like nitpicks with me. That's mostly what they are. They are mostly nitpicks.
Right, but look at the story. Look at
how as I'm saying, like the story for what it's worth, the story was
We
good.
broke it up so that way people can fully understand exactly what his vision was.
Right.
Okay. He took a lot of the old material, made it new, and then added his own material. He gave us so much more insight into Cyborg. He gave us much more insight.
Yeah, because like, don't you watch the theatrical version of Justice League? It was not good, man. It was not good at all. It definitely wasn't that. Like that was just so like, and you can tell that like it was tough. You can tell the movie was made by two different directors, and it's like, bro, y'all could have kept his like at least kept the man's vision on it, at least kept his filming style on there, made that jump what it is. But when you saw how night and day both versions was, I'm like, dog, what was the whole point of bringing it in? Or like I guess they got tired of pushing it back because they wanted to compete with DC. That's what they wanted to do, right? But they failed. They failed miserably with that. And again, that was the problem. That was the problem. He just what they're trying to go against DC was like, hey, let's go ahead and put like a random Justice League movie together and pray to God that it works, and then hopefully we can move on from that. And that didn't happen. And that was the problem with that.
Look at all this money. Look at all this money that Warner Brothers decided they want to just go ahead and throw into a basket.
Right.
Oh, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna reboot this DC franchise. We're gonna make a whole DCEU. Okay, cool. Let's go throw money into it. Millions and millions of dollars getting shelled into this project. They're getting, they're throwing this money out and everything. And then boom. Now you announce a phase 1. So here comes my opinion on this, Drew. And why I'm veering a little bit away from what they're saying. If they wanted to keep some of these projects, they should have come out first and say that all these movies that you have seen are completely canon. It is part of a prequel series to a phase 1 that we are actually in the works of doing. Hey, surprise, Black Adam is going to be part of the first phase.
Right.
So, my opinion, Flash is going to fully reset everything minus Black Adam, Shazam, and maybe just a few others. Not necessarily the top grossing movies, but the movies that are probably going to be more or the closest relevant, Shazam and Black Adam. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Henry Cavill is getting reprised as Superman.
Thank God. Thank God, because I'm happy he back. I saw the Twitter video that he had up saying, "Yeah, hey guys, I'm back." I was like, yo, just to have Henry Cavill back was just great. It was like have him come back, and that was because I know people have their favorite Superman, but I think he's one of my favorites. It's like he's not bad, but even though like Man of Steel, I know some people kind of hated that Superman killed, and I get that argument. I humbly understand that argument whatsoever. Like,
I really feel like that movie may actually be erased from.
Yeah, that's what I think. Man is still definitely going to be erased. I believe they're probably going to keep what's it called it. They can probably Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice. I really believe they're going to keep that. They're definitely going to keep Wonder Woman.
Yeah. I mean, there will be some that they'll keep. They may end up keeping Wonder Woman, but may drop 88.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. They gotta really strategically sit down and have a full game plan.
Yeah.
As to what has happened and what needs to happen for the future of DC. Can it be revived? Yeah. I feel like the franchise can be revived. You know, it's not like DC is trash.
Right,
You know,
right,
I mean, as much as I say, oh, I'm not a huge fan of DC, it doesn't necessarily mean that I hate it neither.
right,
It's just
right.
that my appeal lies more onto Marvel and their content. But do I feel like they need to do a little something else other than what they have been doing and only really focusing on Batman or
Yeah,
only
yeah,
focusing on
yeah.
Justice League? Yeah, I really do because DC is way
I,
more
I,
than
I
just
agree with that.
Batman, man.
Yeah, it's like the crazy thing is, now I'm making a point. Look at the DC comics right now. Look what they only focusing on is the Trinity. Well, not even the Trinity. It's mostly Batman, 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 Batman. That's
Right.
that was all they really focusing on, and that's sad because DC has a lot of array of heroes they can use, and I
In
believe
what in
that's
the
what.
last 10 years we've gotten at least two Batmans, right?
Yeah, these two Batmans.
We got Ben Affleck
Yep.
and we got
Technically, it's about to be three when they bring back Michael Keaton.
what's the boy's name?
It's Michael Keaton, Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Robert Pattinson. Right. And
Uh,
then they are talking about Michael Keaton, which if we're getting Michael Keaton back, that means that we're probably gonna end up getting a Batman Beyond,
yeah,
making
which
this
we
four
desperately
Batman.
need. Which we desperately, I need a Batman Beyond movie. I need it. I need a Batman Beyond movie. We we definitely need
Yeah,
a Batman Beyond movie. But okay, so let me
see,
so let
and
me
that
so let me.
something like that, like a Batman Beyond movie would be like side story to everything. It doesn't necessarily need to fit in the main timeline.
It don't need to fit, but it definitely gotta like if you make it gotta fit that Batman mythos. But I'll say this like I'm gonna talk about like Batgirl for example. I know everybody was so butthurt. And to be fair, I'm gonna be fair with y'all. When Batgirl got canceled, I mean I was hurt, but then hearing how they was trying to work with the story, they was like oh yeah we're gonna now I believe what they're doing like we're gonna have Bruce Wayne get killed some type of way. They have Batgirl take control. And I'm like, then on top of that, no one was understanding the story, what was going on. So when they had their little test screening, and they're like, and that was like, he canceled it. Now, what bothered me with that when people say it's been a racist to that, I don't believe racism had nothing to do with that. Nobody wasn't understanding what's going on with the Batman. So it was, I mean, with Batgirl. So that's why they did what they did. Now, does it suck to see it go? Yeah, it does. But I think with Gunn and Saffron working it, I think Batgirl gonna come back, but they gonna make it tell in a way where it's going to make sense. Because again, under Walter Hamada, he just dropped movies left to right, and nothing was connecting.
Right.
You think about the Suicide Squad for example. Like you have Bruce Wayne pop in the first one, and I'm thinking like, the first time I saw that I was like, oh shoot, so are we gonna have like a Suicide Squad versus Justice League? Like what's gonna happen? Never got that. Then the Suicide Squad, which it was vastly superior. Like you got a post credit with Peacemaker, and he had his own TV show. And again, the TV show was actually was good. I'm not hating on it, but the problem is it wasn't really connected to nothing bigger, and that's what fans want. They want something bigger.
Yeah, honestly, like if you were gonna do a phase one, it really should have started Flash and Arrow.
Yeah.
Green Arrow. And you should have worked on the CW shows with that.
Exactly.
That was really
man.
popular for
for this time. It was very popular for what it's time for Green Arrow, all that. So it was, for what it's worth, it was very good. But for them to I do kind of blame Zack Snyder for that because he didn't want to use CW Flash, which I think was dumb on his part, and that's why I believe that's why we the Flash we got held back so many times, bro. Because not because of I can't get his name right now. It's not because of Zack Snyder. It was mostly because of Ezra Miller. It was because of him. And yes, and okay, I'm going with him just for my sake only. It's like some of the stuff he did. He's supposed to give some type of heartfelt apology, and he's still out there messed up after giving that so-called heartfelt apology. Like again, think about it. When you got a big movie like this, you want to say your top You want to send your star to promote the movie. He has yet to promote the movie. Think about it. That man, like we heard him do not a lick of nothing to promote this movie because look what he's been doing. And because now, and I believe this to be true, but some people say it's rumor. But it's saying after the Flash movie, no matter what, that's it. He gone. That's it. He
man, we're gonna see a lot of stuff that gets erased.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. I really think a lot of stuff gonna be erased and a lot of stuff gonna be kept. Now, what's gonna be kept, we don't know. And I hope that's what James Gunn is going. I hope this is what I hope. Then we're gonna move on to the MCU. This is what I hope. I'm hoping, and I know James Gunn gonna do it. He's gonna do it fantastically. He's gonna sit there, do his best to thread the needle. Like, okay, what we gonna keep? I probably really feels like he's going to actually keep Zack Snyder's version of the Justice League and go off that. I think again that's
well, I mean, yeah, because you do have a branch unto a new character which nobody has hit on yet. Was right. Martian Manhunter at the end of it?
Then it showed the Green Lanterns.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Then I forgot they actually showed the Lantern Corps.
Yeah.
So
you have stories. You have something to work on with Zack Snyder's piece. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know, man. I don't know what red tape they need to go through to talk to Warner Brothers about it or whatever they need to necessarily do with it. I don't know exactly what needs to be done, but yeah, I mean, whatever.
I think that's the worrisome part about it. We don't know what exactly has to be done for them to get to the next level of that. I think that's the worrisome part. Like what they're gonna keep, what they're gonna take out. I think that's what it really what it boils down to.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, I know you guys always hear me and say, you know, I'm always saying, oh well, you know, I'm not a big fan of.
Right. Oh, shoot. Headphones. Yep. Can I hear my friend right now? Oh my God! Hold on. I cannot hear you, Mike. I don't know if you can hear me. But I cannot hear you, sir. I don't know what happened. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I don't know if Mike got lagged or what. Let's see. Oh, he's still in here. I just can't hear him for whatever reason. I can't hear this man. Okay. I cannot hear him. Okay, I hear now.
Sorry. So, yeah, I mean, there were certain movies that I actually did really enjoy from you, so I really do hope that they actually catch their footing, their foundation, make it better for themselves. Because, I mean, they can have really good storytelling. I like their indicator.
I just really need them.
To really do what they need to do.
Yeah. So I'm hoping, like I said, because think about this. Like they seriously, like a lot of people doubted David Zaslav can get this job done, and he came up with this whole ambition and plan just to make sure they come with this whole big 10-year plan. And cool, I think that's a great idea. I think what he's trying to do is going to be, I think it's going to be worth it. And like when people got mad at him, was like, oh, he doing this. I was like, bro, let's give my man a chance and see what's about to happen. Let's not sit there and think, oh, because he canceled Batgirl and say, oh, because it's racist. Because far as I know, I think the lady who was playing Batgirl, as far as I remember, she didn't mention nothing about racism or anything like that. She was just disappointed that it got canceled, but that's about it. Nothing to do with racism. That's how Hollywood is, and yeah, it sucks. Because again, I'm a person who wanted to see Batgirl, but hearing how the story was coming out, it was like that jump wasn't working.
Okay, so real quick, man, I just realized something.
What's that?
Peter Safran actually.
He did what?
Suicide Squad. They worked on Suicide Squad again.
Oh, they worked together on that. Okay, I didn't know he worked together on that.
James Gunn, Peter Safran, Charles Roven, and Porto.
Okay, I did not know that. Okay, so yeah, definitely, yeah. Again, definitely the two man team for the job.
So Gunn
So that's
directed it. Peter Safran actually was the head producer of that project.
kind of. I think he's more the what's the word I want to say? He's more the business savvy of it, of help building the world, help building like the Conjuring universe together. So yeah, I thoroughly
And I mean,
believe.
they can do it. They can do it.
Yeah,
I don't see them, messing up.
yeah,
Like I
like
said,
messing
they
up.
both have records, man. Go look at their movies. Shoot, Guardians of the
Yeah.
Galaxy was actually surprisingly pretty decent.
Yes, like I said, sadly that's gonna be
Suicide Squad was pretty good.
Yep.
Uh,
And
I mean, hey,
but it is gonna be like that is James Gunn's last Marvel movie, which is sad. Cause like,
which is fine. Which is fine.
Which is fine because you know what, he did what he could do with it, and that's what I'm happy with. James Gunn has
honestly, I kind of feel like Guardians 3 is the end for their standalone.
Yeah.
I guess this might be a really good segue to get into Marvel now.
Yeah. I didn't do with it.
I really feel that, Guardians 3 is just, that's it for that story, man. There's nothing really else to really tell. I mean, there is, but what more are you gonna go on?
I said what more, how far can they literally take the story now, like right now, especially with James Gunn and stuff like that. I mean, like, see, what is?
Well, I mean, even so. Okay, so they kill off Gamora, right?
Right.
And Dave Bautista actually is resigning from acting. Anyways, so that you've lost two huge components in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
Can you replace them? Yeah, you can replace them. Yeah,
you can, but that's gonna be hard, bro. Like, unless you get somebody like, let's say, like Drax is actually chilling with Mantis somewhere, or Drax is doing something else. Stuff like that. Like, you can, because again, I love the fact that because seeing, I think I don't remember if what was his first actual movie role, but seeing Dave Bautista do Drax again, a phenomenal job for what he is taking that role too.
I think that might be one of his best roles, in my opinion. I think that Dave Bautista actually killed this role for what it was.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't necessarily, if they want to make another.
Like, I'm not mad. It's just like
I can't see another Drax.
I can see no one as Drax, because again, those who know who Drax was, you would watch the Silver Surfer cartoon. He was a more serious character if you watch the Silver Surfer cartoon. This Drax, the MCU Drax, was just I don't know. He just a blummering idiot. Your brainless idiot. But he was funny.
But I mean, granted, that was like the entire, spiel on the Guardians of the Galaxy. They're just comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, has their story evolved into what they wanted it to be? Yes. Do I think that they really need to push further with like Guardians 4, 5, and 6? No.
Yeah.
Not worth it. No, it's not necessary, honestly.
Yeah, I think right now, I guess my thing is with Guardians is whenever that come out, what else can they go with it? I think that's my thing with it, because like the same thing I feel like with like after the third Thor movie, I feel like his story is all wrapped up at the end game. Don't get me wrong, like Love and Thunder was good for its worth. I think it was very good. I think
Love and Thunder was, again, going back to my whole thing with Phase 4 being transition. I feel like Love and Thunder was really just there to introduce new characters and to wrap up a series.
Yeah.
So, again, man, 4 movies for Thor. Yes, I get that he's probably one of the more popular Marvel characters. But, man, we don't need a 5th Thor movie.
We don't. We really don't.
I feel like it's time to move on. We have other characters that you can really work on.
Yeah.
Build, I mean, look at the people that we got with Thor, Love and Thunder, though, man. We got a look at Celestial in action. something that really doesn't get hit on in any of the animated series too much, unless something drastic comes along, or even in the comics, you don't really see these Celestials really doing anything. And the fact that they actually finally brought one in, man, did a good job on the representation
Especially
from
what's her name?
Infinity.
What's her name? Eternity or I can't think.
I think it's Infinity. I think that's what.
Infinity. Yeah, I think it's I think you're right. I think it is
Yeah,
Infinity.
Infinity. Man, the way that they did her character,
Yeah, like that was
good, good. She had no lines. She didn't need lines. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
It's Infinity. This is time itself. She
Right.
had her purpose, and that was it.
Yep.
But not all Celestials are good guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're trying. They're introducing us to a lot of, I guess, further reach material, or I guess characters. You're getting like drastic outer space and like the multiverse now, and now you're getting with like Werewolf by Night. You're getting some of the darker, grittier, almost demonic characters. Marvel's really spreading out, and I kind of feel like they're on the right foot to doing so. I don't think they can necessarily fail at this point anymore.
Because remember what they did, what they're doing now. Because like right now we got you got the Netflix Luke Cage on there, and you got the you got the Netflix Marvel stuff on there now, right?
Right.
So we got that on there, and so now they're trying to see how people are taking to the mature ratings of stuff. And I'm so again, it's working because people want to see Luke Cage. They want to see Daredevil. Like I said, like for crying out loud, bro, we're getting Deadpool 3 with Hugh Jackman.
With Hugh Jackman.
That
announcement was kind of funny, man. The way
that was the
with Deadpool 3,
sure, right? So it's like cool. It's like. So I know Ryan Reynolds fought to keep that junk rated R. I know, and I'm happy he fought to keep that rated R. I'm happy he fought to do that. But okay, let's not beat around the bush. Let's go ahead and talk about She-Hulk because me and Mike, we enjoyed She-Hulk. I think we both agree. Like I can't remember which two episodes exactly. There's 2 episodes we didn't really care for, but. For what it's worth, it was an entertaining show.
It wasn't too bad, man.
It wasn't too bad. Like I said, it was entertaining for what it's worth. The ending was bonkers, but it was funny to me. Now
they did what they had to do.
They did what they had to do.
Extreme side of She-Hulk, but once again, it's Phase 4.
Transitional stuff.
Just taking it for just that content is transition, man. Like look at the content we got with She-Hulk. Again, I really feel like they're actually on a good foot with these things to bring in new characters and stretching the story out. Because now, like I said in one of our last streams, we're on the verge of getting the Planet Hulk now, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're on the verge of
now listen. Hope they finish Scarf for crying out loud, because Jesus, fix this dude hair, please. I'm not asking for too much.
You mean to tell me you don't like the pushback hairline, man?
No, I do not. You fix that junk ASAP.
But okay, so let's get back to what you were really trying to say with She-Hulk.
Right.
I understand exactly what you're about to say, and the direct attack on the fans wasn't necessary.
Yeah, it wasn't because.
Was it there for comedic relief? Yes.
Yeah.
Was it kind of weird that they knew exactly what the fans were gonna say? Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little. Yeah, that's right. A little bit. You're right. They exactly for a little bit. They knew the fans was gonna go do all that. So it was. I got it. It's like I get what they was doing because, again, rumor has it that season 2 is not gonna happen, and I'm at the point where I'm thinking season 2 don't need to happen, as far as I'm concerned, as of right now, because like Kevin Feige was going to say, hey, we're gonna get a season 2, but how they was like kind of attacking the fans and stuff like that. Kevin Feige was like, yeah, we're not doing the season 2 because again, you are attacking the money. You don't need to attack the money. So by you doing that, you hurting us.
Right.
So like, I get
that's exactly what that is. And yeah, I'm with you on that, True. I fully agree with Kevin Feige for possibly even canceling season 2 on She-Hulk.
Yeah. So I like I said, it could, like, and this is my thing. This is one thing that gets you more than anything else in the world. Like, I get it. You want to protect your work. I already did a random talk video about this, but I'm gonna go talk about it again right quick. I'm all for you want to protect your work, but if you forget about the legacy and what these characters are, you're going to fail. You're going like, sure, it can be, you put all this production money work into this show, but then when you simply attack your fans because they don't like what you have, then yeah, it's like, then, and one thing I gotta say this, these celebrities gotta have a thicker skin, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta have, y'all got to have a thicker skin, because you're not gonna please everybody. There's gonna be some episodes where people not gonna like. Bro, look what happened. I know you probably want to look with the Rings of Power. It's been so much money on all this production, but you had an article came out saying, "Hey, we're going to tell the story how we want to tell it." You already alienated your not just your hardcore fans. You're bringing in fans who knows the work, and we can spread the word like, "Hey, watch the Rings of Power." Idea for a prequel Rings of Power, fantastic. I think that was a great idea, but when you tell it and just say, "Hey, we're gonna tell how we want to tell it," it's not going to work. It's going to fail. It's going to bomb. And like I said, She-Hulk beat the Rings of Power, bro. She-Hulk beat the Rings of Power, and that show you so. So again, I thoroughly believe that you can make something happen without attacking your fan base. You can make that jump fly. You can make that jump happen. Because again, what I do love, especially with Kevin Feige, even when a certain show is a miss, it still makes sense. Man, it makes sense to everybody, but somewhere at a point in time, it's going to resonate. Say, oh, this is what they mean by this part, that part, whatever part that was. It's going to make sense somewhere. Yeah, it may not be it may not be gold, but at least it did what it needed to do. And I think that's the point. Even with what's it called? With like with Miss Marvel. Again, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but it wasn't as bad as people make it out to be. And that's why I was like Miss Marvel's actually a pretty good show. If you can get past them not doing like, hey, this is
again, it was transition. It was
again. I'm not. It's not more so. It's like more so like my thing with Miss Marvel was you change her powers, but again, I'm gonna still give credit where credit do it. It's actually good. Like if you can get past with them mess up her powers like that, then it's a good show. Real talk, it's a good show. But if you can get past that, then yeah, you're doing fine. You're doing fine with that.
I feel like Marvel's gonna be all right, man.
With Marvel, Marvel's going to be fine. Cause look at the stories they're doing. Like they're threading the needle. They're making stuff make sense. So that's the thing I will give like Kevin Feige and Marvel so much credit on. You telling these stories, these stories are making sense. And it's connected to something bigger. Because right now, think about this: Wakanda Forever. We're gonna get a glimpse of Doom. What's it called? Quantumania. We gonna get Kane. And I'm still trying to figure out which one of these two dudes is gonna be the big bad.
I really feel like it's both of them, man.
And you know what? You're probably 100% right about that. It can be both of them, and they might betray each other in the end.
Look at what Kevin Feige said too. He said that the Secret Wars is going to be Secret Wars and the Kang Dynasty is going to be bigger than Endgame and Infinity War.
Right. So again,
I mean, who's to say we won't get two big bads?
Right, exactly. Because think about it. everybody, those who, especially this is mostly for my old school cats out there. Y'all know how powerful Doom is. Doom is like he can be powerful, and when he's one of like, if one of the most strongest, not sorry, one of the greatest, one of the evilest minds in the world. He created a group called the what was it called? Not the Society of Evil. It's called like the Evil Masters or something like that. I can't really recall their name.
Oh man, I'll have to go back and
the Masters of Evil. It's called the Masters of Evil. Yeah, Masters of Evil. He got all these other crazy villains, and Doom manipulated all of that. Matter of fact, if you ever played what's that game called? The first Ultimate Alliance, bro. Doom, I think Doom got. I can't forget what he took from Galactus. This man literally was just like hardcore. Like, hey, like, so you gotta respect Doom. Then I don't know too much about Kane.
You can't really sleep on Kane neither, dude.
Yeah, I was just about to say you can't sleep on Kane. You can't sleep on Kane. This man got technology to go back in time.
To go back in time, like this man has like conquered universes. Just to destroy him later on. Like, dude, you talking about a big bad, man.
Right.
So both sides.
So this is what I'm thinking about. So what if it may be crazy, but what if Doom be like, hey, what, like, cause like if you ever think like in the original Infinity War comic book, Doom was part of the heroes to help stop Thanos. I'm like, Doom? So why we need Doom? Because I think at one point Doom was
art for his own game though too.
Yeah, in his own game. Because like
closer to getting the Infinity Stones or something.
Yes,
like that.
Yes. Doom was crafty.
Dude, so, okay, but look, man, look. You know what I think it is? I really. This is my honest thought about all this. I really feel like Doom is gonna find a way to get into Kang's pockets. Kang is gonna think like, oh, okay, well, I can use this man to get what I want. So they're kind of just like having the same thought, and like it's kind of stealing out of each other's pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I think is gonna happen is I think Kang is probably gonna try and outsmart Doom. Doom is probably gonna realize it and go to like these higher ups. And with that, I really feel like we're probably gonna end up getting celestial, like, you know, beings and stuff like that.
Again, like I said, because we don't know again, because again, going back, what we said again, going back to because we are pretty much about to be the end of this transitional phase of the MCU. Because like again, like I said, like they're gonna have like we got Wakanda Forever, which is gonna be the end of that. Then we're gonna have Kane come in at Quantum Mania. Let's not forget Loki season 2 coming summer 2023. So again, it's
man, dude, back to the BS again, man. We're gonna get a big year next year. So okay, going back to my whole theory with this, right? I really feel like Doom is going to find a way to get Dormammu.
See, I forgot about Dormammu. Thank you. I almost forgot about him.
Where Galactus is. Now, in the comics, a lot of people should know this, but Dormammu and Galactus were actually like enemies.
Yeah,
rivals,
yeah.
So who's to say Dormammu just won't sell Galactus out? You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
I'll tell you where Galactus is, but you got to do me a favor and try to kill this guy yourself.
Right.
So you work for me. Who's to say Doom just gonna be like, okay, cool, point me in the direction. But then ends up getting Galactus on his side, and finally we're gonna see Galactus' Herald, aka Silver Surfer.
And yes,
we got 3 threats. Now, mind you.
But wait. Remember, I don't know if any of y'all know. Like again, the Silver Surfer movie. The Marvel. Like I don't know if it's a presentation or it's going to be a movie, but either way, it's coming. I don't know. I don't know.
Right, something's happening with Silver Surfer too, and that's another reason why I'm having these thoughts. Like, okay, we're going to probably gonna get introduced with a Silver Surfer. Doom's probably gonna be popping in and out of these movies
Right.
and getting closer and closer to finding Galactus. So we're probably going to get a first peek at a
Galactus.
full living Celestial that actually has some kind of an interaction with us. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
Which Doom's probably gonna be like, yo, I need your help. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Basically, just like in the shows, we got this Earth. It's crazy. I'm trying to destroy it. Okay, take my guy Silver Surfer with you.
Cause then on top of that, again, because they done it in Rise of the Silver Surfer, they did it in the Fantastic Four cartoon. Doom actually took Silver Surfer's abilities for a short minute, and he was nearly unstoppable on that. So again, he was like, "Cool, I can use Silver Surfer to get his abilities." Then, bam! Again, so the endless possibilities with Doom coming in. Then let alone Dormammu again. Thank you for reminding me about that. I shouldn't have forgot about it.
Okay, so you can't just show Dormammu
and not use him.
And not use him again. Like,
you definitely right.
A joke, and Dormammu definitely isn't a joke.
Right. This man has his own realm, bro. His own realm
that he himself is. You know what I'm saying? It's not that he just exists in his own realm. No, he is his own realm.
Right. Like that is.
We gotta get another Dormammu scene, man.
We got to. Cause I think that's why they brought Clea in, because I know she's supposed to be. I know that was Strange's current love interest until he died in the comic books, which I know they're gonna probably more like bring him back, which I hope they do. They'd be dumb not to bring him back in the comics. But then, like again, cause I think Clea came from the Clea came from the Chaos Dimension. So when they introduced her, I was like, "Yo, bet!" Like again, y'all haven't watched Strange 2. Watch Strange 2 all the way up to the end. Like again, I still don't think Wanda's dead either. I really believe that she might be the main reason why how the X-Men come in, but that's another topic for another time. But again, it's like pretty much what we're saying with the MCU, and I get it. People want the end game, like what's going on. What's this again? Like we keep saying, I talk about this in Love and Thunder. I said this in Doctor Strange, and even now to all the other MCU shows. Everything is a transitional phase. That's what's going on right now. Everything is this transitional.
Okay. Real quick, true. You just said Love and Thunder. It just reminded me of something. I'm really excited for this little, if you want to call it a mini boss fight. But when Hercules finds Hulk.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
yeah. Forgot about Hercules. I really did forget about Hercules.
Tell me that ain't about to be catastrophic,
bruh. Yeah, Hercules, bro. Oh my goodness, yes.
Okay, so we got that little mini boss fight, and then look, something a lot of people don't really know because this is in the later episodes in the comics. But Moon Knight and Thor actually have a fight too. And Moon Knight kind of tells Thor about Mjolnir and how it's been created.
So, I never knew they crossed paths like that. I never knew.
Okay, so in the newer comics they did, and what it was Thor fought Moon Knight because I guess he felt like he was fighting for the wrong things.
Right.
And of course, Khonshu, big-headed, better than everybody. I am the god of gods type.
Right.
Ego opposes him. Realizes that Thor's hammer is actually made out of moonstone. Hence the magic abilities of the actual hammer. And so I don't know which persona Moon Knight takes with this fight, but I do know that he calls him out on it because Thor questions him and asks him, "Hey, how is it that somebody like you can hold Mjolnir. He said it's just
Man.
easy. You don't know what your hammer's made out of, but it's a simple answer to that. Your hammer's made out of moonstone.
That's
Thor freaks
dang.
out. That is canon. Y'all can look it up. So yes, we finally found out that Mjolnir is actually a moonstone, and anyone that has any ties to the moon can more than likely wield it.
Okay, I did not know that. Did not know
But
that.
yeah, he basically just tells Thor about himself. It's like, look, your little flimsy hammer, doesn't impress me at all.
Yeah, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait till they tell that, like that storyline.
If
they go that route,
that'll be great. I mean, so we got a lot of smaller fights that can really happen, you know.
right?
We don't know exactly what the approach is going to be with Moon Knight. Is he going to be somewhat of an anti-hero to the new Avengers?
Right.
How are they really going to do this? You know.
Right.
And then, going on to these smaller fights, man, we have confirmed now finally that there will be a Mephisto. Something.
Okay, so here's the rumor about Mephisto. Now again, the most popular one that I'm hearing is Sacha Baron Cohen. Don't you know who Sacha Baron Cohen is? Of course, if you don't, you've been on the rock. Is Borat, and he did other movies too as well. So y'all don't know who he is. Then supposedly in what's that show called? In Agatha. Supposedly Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who's not strange to doing any comic book movies himself, he might be Mephisto.
See, okay, so it's so easy to get information like that twisted.
Right, that's true.
Now hear me out now.
Okay.
With this casting, they probably said that he was actually Mephisto, but in a sense, Mephisto actually had another demon that was almost as strong as he was. If not, in some cases, stronger. A lot of people forgot. There was a demon called Nightmare that terrorized.
Yeah.
Who's to say that Agatha isn't going to try to do what Wanda did, just in the worst ways possible?
Right.
So instead of summoning Mephisto, or even Mephisto and Nightmare, who's to say?
Again, I'm not. I don't know, because like I said, I would love to know like more about this. Like, is Sacha Baron Cohen really going to be Mephisto, or is it going to be like I need to like I said, I need to know more, man, because again, like Jeffrey Dean Morgan is like he of course he did the comedian from Watchmen. Then he did another one called what's a couple movie called Losers. Like he did one Losers with Chris Evans. So and even our girl Gomorrah was on there too. So again, who's to say? Again, like because I think he played Bruce Wayne's dad, and I want to say Batman vs Superman, or was it yeah, it was Batman vs Superman. He played Thomas Wayne. So
yeah, man, dude, and see, it's crazy because he could easily be a Nightmare too, man. Both of
them,
those,
like you said, he could actually be Nightmare.
They're shapeshifters. They're like
yeah. So again, so you're right. So who knows? Like who knows, bro? I think that's the thing about it, especially when it comes to the MCU side of things. Like who knows, bro? Who knows? Like again, this could like I said, it could be fan casting. We don't know. Speaking of fan casting, speaking of that, so I don't know any of y'all heard, because like there's been a lot of fan casting for God, I can't remember her name that quick. Kiki Palmer to play Rogue, and I'm talking about '90s Rogue, not the X-Men movie Rogue, where she just absorbed powers and stuff like that. because that's the role I always wanted to see in the movies. But sadly, we never got that. So it was
Okay,
like,
it's funny that you're bringing up Rogue right now because right before this stream, I was checking my phone and Google sent me an article saying that will Rogue be the end for Captain Marvel in the MCU?
you know what? That's a good question because those anybody who ever watched the D23 when the one guy interviewed Brie Larson, and I know we're probably gonna stay on this for a good minute. When the one person interviewed Brie Larson, and he asked her, like, how you feel like playing Captain Marvel again? And Brie Larson said, "Well, I don't know. Do people want to see me play Brie Larson? I mean, play Captain Marvel again?" I'm like, "Yo, are you upset? bro, for real?" I'm like, "Are you mad that people don't want to see you as Captain?"
I don't know,
So, like,
man. I feel like her. I don't really want to speak.
like, no, don't say your
Terrible
piece. That's
people,
that's why we're here because we want to talk about it because
yeah, I
again,
mean, look, honestly, okay, let's talk about it.
all right,
You're putting yourself out there in a very negative way, and
yes,
it's so minuscule that you want people to not see it, but it's showing. You know what I'm saying?
right.
The people that really pay attention to you are the ones that are gonna hate you more than fans of whatever work you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And God, man, it's so crazy, man. I don't know what strokes her ego to be like this.
I don't know because like those you remember
But-
I think she's trying too hard to be hated, and I feel like it's
what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Cause look at Brie Larson after being casted as Captain Marvel, and look at Brie Larson as when she was in, oh my gosh, Scott Pilgrim. But
it's envy. Bro,
yeah,
now,
look at her
when she was envy, I loved her. I like genuinely think she was like on
great
par.
character, great person. You look at the interview; she's so humble and everything else.
Right.
And now it's just like, ill. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because then look what happened in the interview. Because again, we was talking with our buddies Sonic, and it was her, Chris Hemsworth, who was it, and Don Cheadle, and
It was her, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans. I want to say Tom Holland was there too.
No, I don't remember seeing her with the one I'm talking about. When it was her,
when Don Cheadle like whispered something to her, yeah,
like you said, like don't touch, like don't touch her or something like that.
Don't touch me, or like, yeah, he said something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, because I think she just got she wasn't humble about it. And then I think what hurt even more was when this was like, hey, push Captain Marvel to be the strongest Avenger, and anybody know Captain Marvel is not the strongest Avenger.
Spider-Man.
Thank you, Incredible Hulk. Scarlet Witch. Need we go on? Need we say more? I mean, we have a list here. We have a list.
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Captain Marvel. But yeah, so bro, you remember when they said like, hey, was try to get her like best supporting actress or something dumb like that for an Oscar, and it's like, bro, she only been in the movie for not even 10 minutes, 5 tops. If you want to go that route,
Right.
then you have Thanos struggling against Captain. Like Thanos, the man who can literally beat a god, struggle against Captain Marvel, bruh. I love Endgame, but that scene in particular, that scene right there, is probably the only scene I hate in Endgame.
I get it. Captain Marvel was actually pretty freaking strong.
I get that she's strong. I'm okay with that. But
True.
okay, go ahead.
Dude, she's strong. She did what she was supposed to do. I knew that this was gonna happen. I actually thought that she was gonna end it all for Thanos. Honestly, the way that they played her character up. But, man, there were so many flaws in Endgame. Some of these that I just wanted to hit myself in the head with a book. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
we're not even gonna talk about
Yeah, yes,
how
Professor.
Star Lord was over here yelling at Thanos, talking about
Oh God, yeah.
having a whole Batman meltdown moment.
Yeah,
But
it's true.
dude, they've
Yeah,
hyped her character up for way too much of what it is. Now,
and that's what I'm saying, bro. That's the main thing. My issue with Captain Marvel is I'm gonna be honest. I didn't say this in my Captain Marvel review, but if they would have had the original Marvel, I'm saying they have the guy, not the female version that they have. If they had the original dude on there, I would have been okay. I would have been okay with that part of the storytelling. I would have been okay with that, but we didn't get that, and that's why I say to me, and I'll say it again: the first Wonder Woman movie is way better than Captain Marvel. And yes, I am going a little rangent tent here, and I'm sorry about that, but I do not like Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. And I'm thinking, and then going back to your original question, yes, I do believe Rogue will be we probably will put Captain Marvel on the bench for a while.
man, I'm
And
looking at the
that's why I
Marvel's
really believe that's what
cast
happened.
right now. There are a lot of unnamed characters on this list, boy.
Yeah, because again, Rogue was named one of the because those who know, Rogue did start off as a villain. Rogue was definitely a villain. She was definitely part of the not the Marauders, but the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. That was Rogue character. That's
What it looks like there's a young lady here on this list called McKenna Grace. I've seen that name before.
that name sounds full. That name sounds
Super
full.
familiar. Hold on, let me
McKenna Grace. That name do
Oh, she
sound
was in
kind of.
Ghostbusters. She was in Ghostbusters. She
Oh,
was in Annabelle. Um.
okay.
Oh, and Young Sheldon too. So okay,
Okay.
she doesn't have a title for this movie yet, as in character for this movie yet.
Right.
I wonder if she's actually gonna play Rogue in this.
Again, because again, we don't know. On person we know that's in Captain Marvel is Brie Larson, old girl who played Kamala Khan, and Sentry, and supposedly we might get Blue Marvel, supposedly.
So there is one black guy on this list, other than Samuel L. Jackson. His name is Shamir Anderson.
Okay.
Doesn't have a name for his character yet.
Like I said, there's a
I'm
lot of
wondering
unnamed.
if he might be Blue Marvel.
Again, that could definitely be a thing. I'm not and I'm not against it because I like if they give us the road that we know and love, and like I said, and I don't, and then I don't care. Well, I care and I don't care. I'll say it like this. But as long as you give us the road that we don't love, and whoever plays it does road justice, then I'm okay.
Right.
That's the only thing I personally care for. Long as you do this character justice, I am fine. It is what it is. What it is. But what I don't need is somebody hamming it up. Again, Mike, you and I and Sonic, we all talked about this. I know they're gonna turn her down because Ro was very flirtatious.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know they are. But speaking with X Men, now those like X Men '97, I don't know where it's gonna tie in at with all the other stuff. But I do like the guy that got I think the head writer for X Men '97. He pretty much said, if you're not a fan of this content or this work and you don't know the source material, you're not working here. You're not working this with us. And that's what I love. That's what I love. That he's literally saying like,
hey,
yeah,
true.
yeah,
So I'm looking at the cast for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Volume 3
okay,
right now.
yep,
This is just on Google.
okay.
But Zoe Saldana is actually going to be playing Gamora, so I don't know how deep that's going.
I figured. I think that's why I feel like that's the story gonna mainly be about is trying to get her back. Is trying to get Gamora back. That's what I think. I figured that's what.
We got Sylvester Stallone back in the movie too.
Was he like Darkhawk or somebody in part two?
Stakar, Ogard, or whatever his name is.
Something like that. I can't remember what character he actually played.
Hmm. So we got Will Poulter in this one, so we are gonna see Adam Cole Warlock.
Adam Warlock, which I can't wait to see. I'm actually still excited for that.
Yep, and then who's this? Wait, wait. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. So sorry, going back. I was like, wait, listen what this list you got. But
Oh, okay. So
but
that's who that is. So there's a Bulgarian actress named Maria Bakalova
mm-hmm.
that's playing Cosmo the Space Dog.
Oh, they put in Cosmo in
Hmm
there. Okay. Look, I'll play the Guardians of the Galaxy game. I love Cosmo. I love Cosmo. So I'm actually kind of excited about that.
And High Evolutionary is actually gonna be in this one too.
Really? Oh, you know what I'm thinking? Okay, since you about to tell me that, what if High Evolution makes a clone of Gamora?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Cause like, I didn't know when it's gonna either bring this dude in. To be perfectly honest with you,
Yeah.
I didn't know when they're
They
gonna
got a
bring this
guy
dude
playing High Evolutionary.
because again, High Evolution has a strong ties to well in the comics in the cartoon, he has strong ties to Wanda and Pietro. So again, I wonder if he gonna make a clone of Gamora, and whenever we get the trailer for it, and if I see a clone of Gamora, I'm like, Mike, I was right.
Man, dude, you might really be right, bro.
But yeah, you bringing in like if he, I did not know he was gonna be a part of that. That's kind of cool though.
High Evolutionary, bro. It's funny. They got Ving Rhames on here too.
Who V Ray's gonna play?
I don't know. I don't even know.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
I've seen this guy before. Martinex,
Artenez.
Crystal guy.
Oh, okay. Yep. I know exactly talking about now.
He's in Guardians.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
This movie might actually be pretty good.
Yeah. Dang, High Evolutionary. I'm actually excited for High Evolutionary, bro. For real.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Dang.
excited to see High Evolutionary. I'm actually geeked about that, Joe.
hmm That's what it's saying. Hopefully it stays the same.
Yes. I know. God, I remember the one from the X-Men '90s. I remember how he looked in Spider-Man Unlimited. He made that whole little. I guess I forgot what they call it, but I know there's it's more like it was like I forgot what they call the animals and or the demi-humans. I can't remember what they actually called them. But bruh, I love Spider-Man Unlimited.
Okay. You talking Spider-Man on it.
Okay, yep.
I'm excited for Madam Web.
Okay, yeah. You know, all right, we know. Okay, I know we still talking, but let's talk about that. I know that's more so Sony, but the stuff we hear about
Still MCU though, man. Okay.
All right.
So the reason why I'm excited is because we're probably gonna really get my boy Miles Morales into the MCU, and I'm so excited for this, bro. I'm so excited for this. So, man, oh my gosh. So I'm hoping that we're gonna get Miles Morales, and I'm hoping that we're gonna get Black Cat.
Now, I think isn't Black Cat rumored to be in the Madam Web movie, something like that?
That's what is rumored. Yeah, but I mean, it's all rumors until it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So if this happens, if this Madam Web thing really happens, this is the huge bridge in between all the Spider-Verses, and we will get an expansion to Spider-Man's story finally.
Yeah.
In live action, mind you.
Because I'm gonna be 100 with y'all here, because with No Way Home, I'm gonna be real, because thanks to No Way Home, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was redeemed. They did him so much justice with that, and I was like, thank y'all for like redeeming this character.
Right.
Like I said, thank y'all for redeeming this guy. It's like it was good, and like again, it made me actually like his version of Spider-Man. I was like legit okay with his version of it. I was actually okay how he was. Like, everything just stuck.
Right.
So with the matter, okay. So with the matter, with those of you who don't know, it's gonna be like a Terminator X type of vibe, and again, I don't know if it's true. This here is me guessing. It might get like maybe was it Marlon or Marloon? I can't recall the gentleman's the villain name.
I don't know. I'm looking at this cast now too. There are a lot of unnamed characters in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters or 7 cast members that don't have characters. Funny enough, they're big names too. So you got Emma Roberts that doesn't have a character. You got Adam Scott and Mike Epps.
Wait, Adam Scott? What?
Yeah. Adam Scott.
Adam Scott.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
I wonder if he's gonna be Ben Parker then. I mean Peter's dad.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, Adam
That's
Scott,
what I'm thinking about.
Epps. And then, like I said, the other ones are slightly smaller names, but yeah. Those 3 that I named off, they don't have character yet listed.
Yeah, because okay, so like Marlon, he like I guess a spider hunter supposedly. I'm not. Again, let me know in the comments if I'm saying my man's name wrong. But he's supposed to be like the person who hunted Spider-Man, which also started the whole Spider-Verse and to the original Spider-Verse in the comics. So it's at first I'm like, oh my god, why are we doing the Madam Web movie? But again, Madam Web has so much ties to Spider-Man, so I can't really hate on that.
Right.
And then look at what was that Spider-Man? Shattered Dimensions. Like Madam Web was introduced in that in the game, so definitely could be something.
Yeah, she's definitely in the middle of a lot of the Spider-Verse controversy, which that Sony is actually dropping Miles Morales inside of the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Here pretty soon too. So yeah.
I thought it was supposed to come out this year or next year.
I don't even know, man.
I
just know I'm excited for this movie.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely excited for it. So again, like on the Marvel side, I cannot express enough how especially with MCU right now, because again with the Sony stuff, it's kind of getting there. It needs a little bit more tweaking. Like I said, yeah, it needs a little bit more tweaking. Then yeah, you're gonna get there with it. But with MCU again, they literally took the time, build the characters up. Then there you go. Then it's like that's it, and which is again should not be hard to do.
No, it shouldn't.
Because you really have. I get it that when you want to add your own liberties to a character. That's fine. Excuse me. That's fine. I get it. You want to change some characters here and there, but what hurt the Fox X-Men and some of the Sony Spider-Man is that they really didn't take the time to tell the story, or you give us too much instead of just giving us too little. Because my issue with X-Men, and I told Mike about this, you had one of the biggest bad, Apocalypse. You could have built this dude up so much, but you killed him in his first movie. You killed this man in the first movie. I'm like, no. So you don't, and especially one shot at him. No. With Phoenix, Because I think Apocalypse has survived some of the Phoenix stuff before, if I remember right. But if I don't, again, comments like let me know if I'm wrong. But again, it's like, bro, like you could have built up, and I think that's another problem with the X-Men stuff. It was no build up. Like here's Apocalypse, and like, sure you got yes, you look like Ivan Ooze from the Power Ranger movie, yes, but you could have made that like all that could have been a whole lot better if you build that character, build the whole battle like Apocalypse is like, let's have him win one round, then the next one he comes back and do damage, not kill him off. And there you go. Because again, I have seen all the X-Men movies, and yes, I do plan to do the review them all somewhere down the line. But bro, you just cannot kill off Apocalypse like that. Yes, he can be stopped, but it takes a lot to stop Apocalypse. And the Phoenix Force wasn't. I don't think I know the Phoenix Force is strong, but I think it was strong to actually kill him.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
So it's.
Hopefully they reboot Apocalypse because he is a pretty elite.
Yeah, because Apocalypse is a threat. Because like he's one of the biggest. Even Magneto had to work with the X-Men to stop Apocalypse. So I mean, yeah, we got that at X-Men Apocalypse, but he was just. But it took every X-Men from Storm, like everyone they tried and they couldn't stop him.
Right.
They couldn't stop it. It's like even they had to work together, man, and it just again I know we talk about the MCU stuff, but I just got to talk about X-Men because I that's what I grew up with. That's what I love, and to see them like the first two X-Men was good. The second Wolverine Logan was good. I don't even want to talk about the X-Men 3 and Dark Phoenix and New Mutants. I'll say that for my review. I'll say that jump for my review because, bro, I got words for you on them movies because Jesus. But I cannot express enough again regarding back to the MCU how well their storytelling is doing, how well they just threading the needle, telling these stories. And yes, some of the stuff may be hit and miss, but at the same time, it's telling a story. She-Hulk telling the story. Miss Marvel tells the Moon Knight. Each one is telling a story. Hawkeye telling the story. You know, shoot, we see Wanda's sister come out of nowhere try to kill Hawkeye, and I'm like, bro, like you can't go wrong with that. So. Again, I cannot express the much love I have for Marvel. And yes, like I said, I'm not, because me and Mike tell you, I like Falcon and Winter Soldier. He didn't. I didn't really care too much for Miss Marvel. He did, but I appreciate what they were doing. But so I can't not. I just can't express how much like what Marvel's doing. They're doing it right. The MCU is doing it right. Like, bro, like I remember when Universal they tried to do a Dark Universe with that bad Mummy movie. I'm like, bro, you can't that all I know is, bro, Tom Cruise was not the best person for that role. I didn't mind female Mummy. I really didn't. But you forget all about the O'Connells and what they put it like. I was like, how you forget about all of that? Like, yeah, I get it. The Tomb of the Dragon Emperor wasn't everyone's favorite, but still, how you gonna reboot your own series and forget about what you build up?
Yeah, what made those Mummy movies were, man? They were good.
They was good, dog. They were good. And like with Kevin Feige. Did Spider-Man Homecoming. I mean, that's when he did Civil War. Bro, I cannot express what he did. Oh, Spider-Man's been here. You just haven't seen him. I'm like, that's a great movie. Because I didn't want to see I did not see another origin story for Spider-Man. To me, I think it's been done to death. We don't need to see a whole nother Spider-Man movie. We do not need to see another one. But I feel like he can do the same for X-Men. Like the X-Men being here, you just haven't seen them. So now we got to tell a story of where the X-Men been at during the snap. Like what's going on? What you got in some type of pocket dimension?
They've been here. They've been here. I mean, they. Who said it, man? Who said? Somebody said it was like, oh, I was here the whole time. The Eternals.
Yep.
That was the whole thing behind them, was they were there the whole time. They just didn't interfere.
Right. So, I cannot express. It's like they're gonna do something with the X-Men, and I still think they're gonna call X-Men. Whoever that lady is, that executive producer, you better not let her call that jump mutants. Guys, my witness, y'all some idiots if y'all go that route. Do not let them call that jump mutant. Do not let them call that jump mutant. It's like y'all fool, y'all even go that route. Y'all fool, y'all go that route. Yeah, like I said, cause I know what Kevin Feige says is like, oh yeah, it's still gonna be called mutant. It's still gonna be called X-Men. Cause Kevin Feige he's a fan of Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
I already refuse to think he gonna let this person call this jump by that name because one person said what garbage she said. She's like, why they gotta be called X-Men? It's like they got girls there. I was like, it's X-Men. They're all mutants. It shouldn't matter. I'm like, get out of here.
Yeah. It's just people just want to change stuff, man.
Yeah, just want to change stuff, and I remember when I told Simon for the X-Men movie. Again, this is rumored. The cast for X-Men was supposedly supposed to be Emma Frost, Cyclops, Shadowcat, Colossus, Wolverine, and Beast. Now that's what I know so far, but again, I don't know if it's true. That's right. the thing about it. I don't know how true it is, but with these presentations that they're doing, now supposedly, because again, thanks to Werewolf by Night, which is a very good show.
Y'all go watch that.
Please watch Werewolf by Night.
That's why we haven't talked about it.
Matter of fact, hold on. Before I say what I say, let's talk about Werewolf by Night right quick.
Let's talk about it?
I don't think we talked about it yet, so we're gonna talk about it right quick.
Okay.
We have not talked about Werewolf by Night, bro. We have not.
Okay, so I get it. The character introduction to what everybody thought was the main character from the whole series, from the whole special presentation.
Yeah, bruh. I'm gonna be real with you.
Pretty cool. What's her name?
Yeah. I think it's like Eliza Moonstone. Bloodstone.
So yeah, and it really opens up with the Bloodstone family, the Bloodstone Pact, the Hunter Society, and all this other stuff. And now she's trying to get what's rightfully hers. That's how the story really opens up. So you got kind of like a most dangerous game type feel to it.
Right.
When it first opens up, which I thought was so cool, man.
Bruh, yeah. Bruh, and that being okay, look, that jump being in black and white, loved it. That movie could be in black and white.
It added depth, it added suspense and everything else to it. Just because of the black and white now. The storytelling was so good too, man.
Like, bro, my thing was with that, like, I didn't know where they was going with it. I was genuinely surprised. I was like, so where was supposed to come in? Then you see Ted, aka Man Thing.
Okay, so they dropped Man Thing in here, which they were saying that he may actually replace Hulk later on down the road.
Ooh,
but before we even get to that, man, you want to talk about something that was not intended for children to see?
Man,
his throat
this,
and you can see the blood spread. I'm like, this is diabolical,
bruh. Like, honestly, I really couldn't.
It was gory.
It was gory.
It was creepy. I mean, dude, the fact that they dropped this Werewolf by Night like shortly before Halloween was so fitting, man. So
yeah,
True, I'm about to watch Werewolf by Night tonight again. Okay,
but think about look at this for example, because like I wasn't expecting to see Ted in it. I really wasn't, bro. I'm like, who was Ted? Then I said, Man Thing. Like, this is not the Man Thing from the old '90s. Don't y'all don't worry about that. That's not the man thing we gotta worry about. Thank God. But
Man,
Jesus,
no.
bruh,
That's not.
this is
When
comic
his
accurate man
arm
thing, bro.
grabbed dude, I was like,
Bro, yeah, when
yo.
he grabbed dude, he just burned his head. I'm like, bro.
Without really ruining it for anybody, dude, y'all got to see this movie, all right?
Yeah, have to see it.
It's 55 minutes long. It's not long at all.
It is worth. It's like Werewolf by Night is worth it. Everything was just good by it. So which lead me on to saying this. So with these special presentations, because rumor has it we're supposed to get Nova. Nova's supposed to have a special presentation. Then I think we supposedly.
So I think that's really the only one that's been really, really.
Yeah. Now rumor has it again going on rumor mill again. Supposedly we might get an X-Men one. Now for the X-Men movie, that's what I think, or they're doing a special presentation, whatever the case being. You have. I cannot stress this enough. You have to introduce the OG cast, the OG members, Cyclops, Beast, Iceman, Jean Grey. You have to do that.
Right.
Like, some type of way you have to bring him in, like bring that junk into the fold. Some type of way.
Man, because that boy Iceman, man, I think what they killed him off in the cartoon.
No, he's not dead. But I hope they don't make him like in the comic books.
I'm not talking about the comic book Iceman right now, all right? So
yeah,
I'm talking about the 1990s Iceman right now.
He wasn't killed
out of nowhere. It was like surprise, motherfucker.
I think how they did. What he do? I know he was dating. What's old girl name from X Factor? Polaris. He was dating her, and then I know he had like a one shot with the X-Men 90 cartoon. He had like a one shot with him. I really wish they brought him back. I hope they bring him back for 97. I really hope they bring him back.
I hope they bring back a lot of them.
Like Colossus and all that. So I want to. God, Colossus. I know Colossus had like maybe two. Yeah. I want them to bring back.
I really hope that they bring back some of the other cameos, man. I really want.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
like for.
Like
yeah, like. I remember that Ghost Rider appeared in like some type of flashback or something like that.
Yeah.
I would love to.
My favorite, absolute favorite cameos was Fantastic Four, and it was Spider-Man.
Oh man, God, yeah, that was
on the screen. Things was about to get lit, bruh. Lit.
But think about this, like going back to the '90s cartoons, bro. Like, yeah, Spider-Man, Fantastic Spider-Man, the X-Men. Yeah, Spider-Man versus freaking Wolverine in one particular episode. Bruh, I was like, you got it. I was like, yeah, like 90s cartoons again, especially with the Marvel, even with DC, they had some great stuff. They had some great stuff, bro. I'm like, yo, they had their own version of Secret War when they had the X-Men, Captain America, the Fantastic Man. Oh, I cannot express how geeked I was watching that as a kid. I'm like, yo. It's like, they got everybody.
I see what they do with it, man. If they bring back the majority of the old voice actors, they want to stay.
I think the only one that's not coming back is the voice actors for Jubilee. But I remember
you telling me that.
Yeah, I think that's the only person that's not particularly coming back. He says, like, I know some people was like, because she said she wanted an Asian actor. Because, no, like, I get it. Jubilee is an Asian descent. I was like, okay, whatever. But the problem is, will she be able to be Jubilee? You can bring in anybody and say you want an Asian actress or Asian voice actor to do this character. But if she cannot do Jubilee, oh my God, you gonna be like bro, like for real, you should have came back. I respect what she's trying to do, but I would say it's not like a Cleveland Brown. I can't remember the white guy who voiced him. But the crazy thing is, the guy who's playing Cleveland now actually sound like Cleveland. So again, if this person don't do Jubilee as justice, then what's the whole point of that? So I don't know, but at the same token, at the same time, I hope, because I feel like the head writer for X-Men 97. Like, his whole goal is make sure we get the whole enchilada. That's his whole thing. It's like he wants.
Yeah, so I don't think that. I think X-Men '97 is literally just a crowd pleaser. But what
Yeah,
they're saying is that it's going to be the first fully produced Marvel Studios project to not be a part of the MCU. And the
I
second one
which I think
overall
yeah.
after Spidey and His Amazing Friends, for which the studio took over its production since its second season.
Mm.
So, yeah.
I think
They said
so.
Disney's
Yeah.
not changing, they're not changing the title from X-Men '97 to The Mutants.
Thank God. Thank you, God.
So, yeah, we got a whole year to wait, though, sir. Talk
I
about
can
autumn
wait,
of
bro.
2023.
I can wait, buddy, because again, like overall, everybody overall, what the MCU is doing is going like right now. I feel like it's going to be a blast. You know,
Hmm.
I want them with these new shows, and I know they got some more shows coming. It's just like I know they got a show like Wonder Man. I'm not really too stoked about because I like okay. I say like this: what Kevin Feige is doing with characters, you giving us characters who we don't know about. We may have heard about them, but we don't know about them. Like
Right.
I knew about Falcon, but they did more with him, which I think was cool. And that was good what they did. But like even with like I knew of Captain America, but how they did Cap was great. Like I knew of War Machine from the cartoon, but again, like hold on. How can I forget about Armor Wars, bro? Hold up, where my mind at?
Oh, yeah, they are dropping the Armor Wars.
How can I forget about Armor Wars, bro? I feel so bad.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna get like War Machine again. We're gonna get Iron Patriot. We're probably gonna get Iron Heart
I hope we
this
get a
season.
better Iron Patriot though. Honestly, I hope we get a better Iron Patriot because it like their Iron Man 3 version was definitely like I don't know, man. Then then how they did the Mandarin. I know they did better with the Mandarin on so
Shang-Chi.
yeah Shang-Chi. So yeah,
Shang-Chi.
but yeah, man. So that's it. I got nothing else. I think my
Okay, let's run through this list real quick.
okay. Let's run.
Just
Yeah,
kind
let's
of
run.
just talk about the drops and when they're coming out. But I mean,
Okay.
other than that, man, I'm done, man. If you don't have
Yeah,
nothing else to add, then I can just go through this list and we can wrap this
yeah.
up.
Let's go to the list. Let's go to the list.
Okay, so I mean, everybody knows Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is dropping in November,
November. Yep.
which is gonna end Phase 4.
Yep.
We got the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is gonna drop November 25th. So about a week and a half after Wakanda Forever
Yeah,
drops.
about a week and a half, right?
If you guys haven't seen the trailer to that, definitely watch it. I really feel
Definitely
like
watch it.
there is room for some kind of a bad guy to pop up in that special
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
James Gunn did write and direct this special.
Yeah. Oh, he did. Actually, I was wondering he directed special. I was wondering he
So I
did.
think his last project was Guardians 3.
Yeah.
We got early 2023. We got What If Season 2,
Yep.
which I don't
I
know if
am
there's a
excited
trailer
for it.
for it
I'm
yet
not
or
gonna lie. I
not.
am excited for What If season 2. I really am.
Hmm. I need to know what happened with Ultron, man.
I think they still stuck in that pocket dimension thing from what happened the last time.
We're gonna see.
Yeah, we gonna
Um,
see if they cover that.
yeah, we'll see. We got Ant-Man and the Wasp, which
Right.
is February next year.
Right.
We got Secret Invasion, which is early 2023 as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Which, if you haven't seen the trailer to that, definitely watch it.
Oh yeah, please
A
y'all watch
lot of
that
info
trailer.
on that as
A
well.
lot of info on that one.
We have Echo, which we completely forgot about that one too.
I don't know how I
Um,
feel about that though. I mean, she was okay. I don't
I mean,
know. Maybe if I watch it, I'll give
we'll
it.
see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh shit,
So we got
she's played by the girl that was a Reservation Dog. I'm gonna watch
really
it.
okay.
Look, if y'all haven't watched Reservation Dogs, just put the
Oh
kids to
man,
bed and watch that. 'Cause that's
yeah.
We got Guardians of the Galaxy 3
All right.
dropping in May more than likely.
All right.
Oh, they fired Gunn from the project in 2018.
Yeah, because of the tweet that happened. Because the tweet put up like years
Oh,
back.
about the
Yeah,
yeah. We're not gonna
yeah.
say what those
We're
were. If
not
you
gonna
guys
say
want
it
to do your
was.
research,
Yes,
do it.
the
It
funny thing,
is.
I still gotta talk about. It's funny because soon as he worked for DC and did the Suicide Squad, hey James, gonna come back. We need you back to finish this guard.
Baby, come back.
Right? That's literally what they did. Literally what they did.
Hmm. But we got Loki season 2, which drops in
Oh
the
yeah,
summertime next year.
yep. Loki, yes, Loki season
I'm
two.
excited for that because they were saying that Jonathan Majors is actually going to come back and reprise his
Yeah,
role as
yeah,
he who
yep.
remains in that show too. So that's gonna be a really
That's gonna be real good.
strange
It's gonna be good, but also strange at the same time.
reintroduction. Yeah, because from what we know, he was dead.
Yeah, yep, yep. Cause
We
he
got the Marvels coming out. Right smack dab in the middle of the year in July.
okay.
Um, X-Men '97,
It's been 97.
which we
Okay.
already talked about that. That's gonna be in the fall.
Okay, so
And
it's
then we got Agatha Coven of Chaos dropping holiday season.
okay.
Holiday season or possibly even like early like January, but I think it's set to drop in December.
Okay. So what we got after that?
Daredevil.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm excited for Daredevil because that's gonna be a 19 episode. 19 episodes.
Hmm.
So I'm excited for that.
Yep.
I'm so excited. Okay.
We got the next Captain America movie dropping right after that. New
Okay,
World
yeah,
Order.
okay, New World Order. Okay, wait, okay, let me say this. So, how do you feel about the leader being the main big bad in that movie? How do you feel
Man, I
about
don't
that?
know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This movie is gonna be weird. I'm gonna watch it, of course,
Yeah, yeah, I'm definitely gonna
but
watch it.
you know, with the leader being the big bad in this movie, and then from what I hear, Chris Evans is supposed to be in this movie again.
Really?
I mean, I could be wrong. It could just really just be rumor, but that's
Right,
just
right.
what I hear. He might have like a little small part to do in this movie.
Oh, right, right. I can see that happening.
It may be flashback. It might be like a whole thing.
Right,
You never
right.
know. Um, Smack dab in the middle of 2024, July, we're getting the Thunderbolts. So if you guys don't know, Thunderbolts is basically the Suicide Squad from Marvel.
And Harrison Ford will be playing Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah, so Thunderbolt Ross has been recasted to Harrison Ford.
I'm actually excited about
Um,
that.
we got one that I'm really looking forward to. September 6th, right now, street dated. Blade. We playing by
Okay, all
Marshala
right.
Ali, and
Yeah,
we're
now
actually
you know
getting.
they kind of they paused the production for Blade because of what was I can't remember the exact reasoning, but
Well, wasn't it
it was a
supposed to
lot of
come out
creative.
last or next year?
Yeah,
Because right now
they had to
it's
push.
pushed to 2024. Yeah.
Yeah, they pushed it back. They pushed it back. So
So yeah. Um. See here. After that, we are more than likely gonna get Deadpool 3, which is November.
yes, God, yes.
We're getting a new animated series from Spider-Man, Spider-Man freshman
Oh,
year.
freshman year or something like that.
Yeah, who is gonna be voiced by Charlie Cox. Oh
Uh-huh.
no, Charlie. I'm sorry, Charlie Cox is actually gonna be voicing Daredevil.
So they're okay, okay. Go
The
ahead.
guy, the guy that is that voiced Peter Parker in What If, I think is supposed to be voicing
Oh,
him
okay, okay.
in this
He
series.
didn't do a bad job, honestly. He didn't do a bad job.
They're saying that they're going to see some classic Spider-Man villains, including Unicorn, Chameleon, Scorpion, Speed Demon, Tarantula, Rhino, Butane, and Doc Ock in this show. So it's
Okay,
gonna
I
be
don't know
dope.
who Unicorn. That's the first time hearing about Unicorn.
So I mean, they might go with the comic book, more of a comic book feel than
I
the
got to look up who Unicorn is. I
yeah.
know, cause I know. I think Norman's supposed to be on there.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I heard too. Let me see. After that, 2025 February, we're getting Fantastic Four finally.
Thank God.
Then we're getting the Kang Dynasty in May.
Right.
We're getting Secret Wars after that, 2026. Then of course Armored Wars, which is undated. We're getting the Marvel Zombies, which is undated. There's might be a possibility that there's gonna be a. Oh no, it is actually in development. There's a an untitled Wakanda series coming to
Really?
Disney Plus. So it's kind of unclear that we're getting a MCU tie-in for that. We're
Okay.
getting a Wonder Man series.
Yeah, I don't know how. I know Wonder Woman is an Avenger, so I don't know how I feel
Yeah.
about that. Yeah, but okay.
Excuse me. Um, we're getting an untitled Nova project, which is probably going to be just called Nova,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
special presentation.
yeah.
Sabir Prasada, if I'm saying his name right, is actually developing the project. He actually wrote the Moon Knight series for Disney Plus.
Oh, okay, okay, cool, cool, cool.
We're getting Moon Knight season two.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Really?
Wait, whoa, 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 never mind, never mind. Oh, this has already been premiered. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay,
So yeah, this has already happened.
okay.
But yeah, that's about it, man. We got a couple untitled projects, undated projects right now. So I mean, it's a lot to look forward to in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and aside from that, just from Marvel period with their
Right, right.
animation studios and everything else. I'm super excited for it. I feel like we got a good like 3 years of content.
Yeah, we got a lot. As long as we can avoid any setbacks. Yeah, I really think again, like I said, like me and Mike both said in a couple of the She-Hulk reviews. The as they say, the transition phase, the waiting phase, we're is like after Wakanda Forever, we gonna hit it, like I said, because
Yeah, it's
again,
the ground running, man. Look, if
yeah,
y'all need to catch up on something, do it now
do
because
it now, do it
after
now,
Wakanda
and
Forever,
please, for the love of God, watch WandaVision. God, I can tell you some people who did not watch WandaVision. I'm like, it was made to throw you off for a reason. Watch it.
yeah,
Jesus.
watch it now, knowing that if y'all have seen Doctor Strange 2, that Strange 2 is literally the last episode of WandaVision. So y'all don't
Right.
missed a lot.
So again, matter of fact, WandaVision actually kicked this whole thing off. But yeah, that's it, guys. I think me and Mike pretty much cover anything until unless something else pops up or happen. But
Yeah,
thanks
we'll be
again,
back.
bro. Thanks again for joining me. Appreciate you as always.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, but like I said, thank y'all for make sure you like, share, subscribe, watch anything else I ever do. Hashtag me Corey's Kitchen, guys. I love you guys so much. My brother's giving me the sit up because he want to play NBA 2K23 right now, so I'm gonna get off here and I'll see y'all in the next video.